The fifth SDG goal is to achieve gender equality and empower all women and girls. So I decided to do my assignment based on it because I feel that us feminists achieved so much, like the right to vote and to work. But our fight is definitely not over. There's still plenty of failed misogyny that goes around, rooted in our mindset, which allows harassment to happen without any further consequence. In Brazil, we have a saying that is passar pano, which basically means to sweep the dirty floor. It is usually used when a person does something that is actually frowned upon. But instead of scolding the person for it, you decided to sweep their dirty floor. And this happens a lot with misogyny. A lot of people go around saying sexist things or actually harassing girls. And the majority of these people's friends decide not to scold or, depending on the case, to cut strings with them. Instead, they sweep their dirty floor, or as Brazilians would say, they passam pano. So, this is something that us feminists have to fight for. And it is an exhausting battle. We may have to disagree or argue with the people that we love and care about, and we're often seen as, I'm sorry about the word, but we're seen as bitches because we're always pointing out that some of their behaviors are actually unacceptable. So, to illustrate what I'm trying to say, I brought here the picture The Kissing Sailor, which records what seems to be a sailor kissing a nurse during VJ Day in 1945 in Times Square, the day that World War II ended because Japan surrendered. But there is a lot of context behind this acclaimed picture. George, the sailor, was not a sailor, and his girlfriend was also there celebrating with him in Times Square. And Greta, the nurse, was actually a dental assistant who had no interest in George whatsoever. According to the article The Story Behind the Famous Kiss by the US Naval Institute, he, meaning George, sought no permission for what he was about to do. He just knew that she looked like those nurses who saved lives during the war. They also say that her initial attempt to physically separate her person from the intruder proved a futile exertion against the dark uniformed man's strong hold. With her right arm pinned between their two bodies, she instinctively brought her left arm and clenched first upward in defense. However, they finished the sentence saying, the effort was unnecessary. He never intended to hurt her. The article that documents the context behind that picture, the article that clearly states that the kiss was not consensual, that article, just like everyone else, swept George's dirty floor. That photo is a product of harassment. So I decided to edit it, because in my head, if the picture had noise or captions, it would be something like this. He's clearly embracing her with a tremendous amount of strength. But come on, people. According to the US Naval Institute, he had no intention to hurt her. Patience. That's what we need. And strength.